Hi, I'm Portia, and you are here because you want to know more about my breast cancer diagnosis. Also, I can't see, by the way. Like, I don't have my glasses on, and I know that the camera's like literally right there, but I cannot see. Essentially, I had a cyst in my left breast. I've had this cyst before, which is the part that's sort of alarming to me. I had this very cyst like in the same spot about 5 or 6 years ago, but the doctor just said, like he literally like, women have cysts, you're young, watch it, as they always say. Like, my God. So that's basically all that they said. It went away, so I kind of forgot about it. And then one night I was laying in bed and a voice, y'all know I'm psychic, right? A voice told me, check your breasts. Like, really, like a voice said that. Oh, okay, what do you mean? The sister came back. I went to my doctor immediately. She thankfully took it very serious. I saw the alarm in her eyes and I was like, oh my God. Because I already felt that this was bigger than just like a cyst. She cleared me to get an ultrasound and a mammogram, and as soon as I go to get the mammogram, people are like, oh, you're so young, a mammogram? And I said, bitch, the doctor said that I'm getting a mammogram. It's on his paper that I'm getting a mammogram, so I'm getting a mammogram. I don't care how old I am, but you know, protect my coochie because I'm still trying to have babies, you know what I'm saying? I get a mammogram, and they also find like dense tissue on the top part of my breast. Good thing y'all did the mammogram. So they drain the cyst, and the cyst is just the cyst. The cyst isn't cancer, but underneath the cyst is what we later find out to be the cancer cell. The doctor who is performing the draining of the cyst tells me that she's going to perform a biopsy on it. Doesn't necessarily mean that the tissue is cancerous. The tissue could just be dense tissue. It could just be whatever. But I knew that it wasn't just whatever. I remember because my best friend Danielle was there, and I was still laying down, and I told her, I'm scared. I hoped that it was nothing, but I knew. Damn. What's actually really funny, but not funny, like the shit is not funny, but it'll make an interesting story, is that on the same exact day, I pitched my script with my writing team to Paramount Pictures. Bitch! How fucking exciting is that? Like, I never wrote a script before, but y'all know I'm a writer. That's my true passion. Like, yeah, I do acting or whatever, but like writing is my true passion. So to present my writing and to present my story at Paramount Pictures, like, how amazing is that? And that happened on the very same day, literally an hour after I'm at the doctor, and I just have this feeling and just know that I'm about to be diagnosed with cancer. That happens the same fucking day. I have to go to my pitch meeting with a freaking ice pack on my titty. Thank God I was wearing like a billowy shirt and it was black so nobody could tell, but like I knew because it's like ice cold on my breast as I'm like, yeah, so you know, my world is about. Fast forward a few days later, I wake up and I know I'm getting the call today. They didn't tell me that I was getting the call. I just knew that I was getting the call, and I knew that the call was not going to be good. I can hope all day long, but in the end, I know, and I knew. And I remember I was in the bathroom and I thought, well, if I have cancer, I'm about to be getting a lot of money from this life insurance policy. These are the inappropriate thoughts. Like, why am I thinking about my come up? As odd as it sounds, it comforted me though. Literally, not even 30 minutes after I had that really inappropriate thought, I got the call, and I knew just from the sound of the doctor's voice that she was not about to tell me what I hoped to hear. She kind of tiptoed around just saying it. She said, well, you remember we did the biopsy, and it turns out that your cells tested positive for invasive ductal carcinoma. Gotta set up appointments immediately. And I'm like, so you're telling me that I have breast cancer? She's like, yes. And my whole body went numb. Even though I already knew, like I already had that little weird pep talk in the bathroom. I knew when I was on the table after I got the biopsy, I knew, but hearing those words, I did not expect for me to respond in this way. Even though I'm describing it as feeling numb, I felt as if I'd suddenly absorbed all of the energy and all of the electricity that was in the room, and I was going to explode. But at the same time, I felt nothing at all. Really weird and discombobulating experience. She's talking about chemo, she's talking about radiation, she's talking about all these things. I honestly wasn't even listening at that point. And after I got off the phone, I was very diligent about turning off YouTube, straightening out my laptop, and then I went to my roommate who happened to be in the bathroom, And I just started crying. Like, I just like, attacked her essentially. I felt like I was also hugging myself, like trying to keep myself together. She was so alarmed. I can't even like formulate words. I feel like I can hardly even formulate the tears. Like the tear couldn't even come out. Like they were out, but they couldn't even like be a fully formed like like they were just like So I finally sat down. She's like, okay, what happened? I could hardly even get out the words. I just got out the phone from the doctor and they just told me that I have breast cancer. I'm saying this so much more calm than I said it then. Like I could not even get the word out. And I was just suddenly so filled with like all of these fears and all of these like new possibilities. Whew. Those first few minutes were like the hardest. That was so hard. They were so filled with like so many different thoughts. I needed to tell my family. Fuck. Then I was also thinking, I need to go to my next pitch meeting. Because guess what? That shit happened on the same day again. I feel like they have to be connected because what kind of fucking weird ass coincidence is this? Get the biopsy on the same day as a pitch meeting and then I get the diagnosis on the same day as the other pitch meeting. I think the most bizarre experience wasn't even like getting the diagnosis or telling the first person. It was not telling the people that I saw after. I met up with my writing team. We're about to go into a pitch, so some of us are nervous, some of us are excited. I'm excited too. I'm like, yo, this is, my writing. But at the same time, I can't help feeling like I want to scream, I have breast cancer at the table. That was the strangest feeling. Like, I have this huge secret I want to tell them, but man, is the moment really inappropriate. And it felt really bizarre to still be me because like I hadn't changed. Like I'm pretty sure I had breast cancer the day before, but I felt so different. I just couldn't help feeling like that I had a time bomb inside of me, or maybe I should be responsible to my community to let them know that I have a bomb ticking inside of me and it might detonate at any point. I don't know any actual information other than the fact that I have breast cancer. I don't know the stages. I don't know any percentages. I don't even know what methods we're gonna use. But that is the story of how I found out. Let me know also if there are specific things that you're curious about. Damn, I'm losing sun real fast. Thanks for watching and subscribe so that you can follow along with this journey. Okay, bye.